okay?
And then I could just...
Oh my god.
Amazing.
I'm seeing into the near future. They're gonna be chefing up some jerk chicken and you're gonna be like, oh, what type of sauce you want?
Hi, I'm Arianna and I'm 18.
And I'm Chrissy and I'm 18 as well. And I'm gonna find my bestie Arianna a bae.
I chose Chrissy to help me find my bae because she's had a boyfriend for a really long time and he's a great guy, so I know she has good taste and she won't do me wrong. If she picks someone that I don't like, we'll just try again.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna fight. No.
No, I won't be mad.
I'm a little scared. I hope that I do find her the perfect bae, the perfect match, but if not, I guess she'll just kill me on her own time.
I've been friends with Chrissy since 7th grade. We met on the bus to school and I would always argue with this one girl about sitting next to Chrissy because she was my best friend. And yeah, we just clicked at the start.
There was one time that she knows the story, that we had a crush on the same guy and me and him were talking, but then he moved on to her. And I never really liked him, so I guess we don't have the same taste.
He was really mean. Yeah,
we don't talk about him.
Yeah, we don't talk about him. My ideal guy is kind because, like, I haven't really had a guy that's been nice. And he should love to dance because I love to dance. I don't even care if he's like really bad at it. Like the energy is what counts. I love that. I really like theater and Broadway, so like that's like the only thing I do with my life. So if you don't like that, like it's not gonna work out. It should be goofy, like fun to be around.
I'm also looking for somebody who's just like energetic and just like kind of funny and you know all that stuff.
I have so many celebrity crushes. Marcus Scribner, Justice Smith, Bruno Mars, I love him.
Oh my gosh, you obsessed about him all throughout middle school.
I really did.
Okay, we're gonna go find me a bae.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ian. I'm 19 years old. And a fun fact about me, when I was around 5 years old, I almost died eating broccoli rabe. It was really scary. I was eating broccoli rabe with some pasta, thought it was fine, a nice Italian dinner. And then all of a sudden, broccoli rabe just started getting lodged in my throat and things were going crazy and my mom ran outside. We tried to get the neighbors. I ended up ledging myself against the railing in front of my house, spit up the broccoli rabe. So I saved myself, but I'm here today to meet this wonderful lady here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Shakir. I'm 21, and fun fact about me, I nearly died when I was 2 years old. So I fell down the stairs when I was 2 years old. Like I crawled out of like my mom's apartment door, basically just fell down the stairs afterwards.
I don't mean to laugh.
My mom like ran out the door and she saw me like downstairs. She was like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Is he okay?" And I'm just like, like crying as a baby. Like, there's nothing happening to me. I was just perfectly fine. I fell down the stairs, I was fine.
My name is Matt. I am 18. And an interesting fact about me, sort of a coincidence, I almost died when I was 2 years old as well.
Otra vez, another one. Oh my goodness, are you guys okay?
I actually drank a bottle of aftershave. And I had to get my stomach pumped. It was crazy.
Oh my God, was it good? Was it worth it?
My mouth smelled really good, so that was all that was important to me at the time.
Hey, I'm Nick, I'm 18, and a weird little thing about me is that anytime I go to Starbucks, I just get water.
What?
For a Dunkin's coffee better.
Hello, my name is Kane. I am 19 years old, and I have held a conversation with J-Lo for like 10 minutes. We talked about the industry of acting a lot. Music, of course, that's what she does, and A-Rod. A-Rod's my guy. I like baseball, and yeah.
Hi, my name is RJ. I'm 20, and while it's a little faded right now, I have a grill mark scar on my left butt cheek. So imagine you're a small me, 8 or 9, and you have an old-fashioned heater in your bathroom, and you're bending down, you just got out of the shower, and you're bending down to pick up your towel, and lo and behold, you back your butt straight into the heater. It's got a really heated grill on it, and you get a perfect grill mark on your butt, and it's still there. It's still there.
Never heard that before.
You know, it's one of a kind.
What is up, guys? My name is Oliver. I'm 18, and to go along the line of tragic events that happened in our childhood, I broke my best friend's wrist at his own birthday party. So it was a rollerblading party, and he comes up behind me and taps on my butt. So I'm like, don't do that. So I skate at him full speed and accidentally knock him down and skate over his wrist. I didn't know I broke his wrist at the time, so I was over there eating pizza while he's over there on the ground crying. We're still best friends.
Hey, my name is Great. I'm 19, and I've been collecting durags since I was 11 years old. I have a collection of over 100 now, and it's all different colors and silks and fabrics. My favorite one is my pink one I got it from Gucci, and it was quite expensive, but it's probably like the most outstanding one for my collection.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm 19, and the only pet I ever had was a lobster named Pinchy. I didn't have him for too long. I was really young, and I saw him in the tank at the supermarket, and my parents decided to humor me for a couple of weeks, and then I kind of forgot about him. I was like 2.
Aww.
I do not think I ate Pinchy.
I love this group of young men. I see a lot of great fashion at the moment, so that's what I like to see.
The ones that almost died stood out to me, and I also have a teddy bear named Oliver, so that's pretty cool.
So Arianna, amazing, beautiful, just indescribable person to be with. So if you guys are lucky enough to at least go on a date with her, cross your fingers. So my first question for today is, what is your favorite musical?
If I had to choose, my favorite musical would probably be Cabaret. I don't know if you've heard of that musical, but I did a production of it when I was younger, and I loved it. So yeah, it's good. It's got Nazis in it, and yeah, I beat them up.
Nice.
Kind of.
Yeah, I didn't know
in a
about
musical
Cabaret.
way.
My favorite musical has to be The Lion King, easily. One of my favorite musicals. Seen it when I was probably like, might have been 11th, 12th grade. Went to see it, loved it. Probably best musical on Broadway.
All right, so I'm really into musicals, you know what I'm saying? I watch a little musical here, a little musical there. I did like musical theater in high school too, a little bit. There's a lot of musicals I really like, but my favorite is probably Anything Goes. It's so funny, very hilarious. I do prefer like the edited version because the original was a little offensive, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Anything Goes.
I would say Grease the musical is one of my favorite musicals. I do dance, so we've done Grease. And I just think like the dancing and the songs overall attract me the most for a musical.
I have not seen a lot of musicals, but the only one I have seen is Beautiful, and it was pretty interesting.
So I sort of have 2 answers to this. In terms of musicals I want to be in, I have to go with Ragtime. Just for the culture, you know, it's the big black baritone lead role that I just really want to sing. But in terms of like the first musical I like fell in love with, I gotta say Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's just so gorgeous. The songs are great, the animation's great. Hellfire, amazing. Out There, amazing. It's so freaking good.
I was gonna say that, like, Hellfire is, like, it's so scary, but like I love it so much. So thank you.
In movies, I really liked La La Land when it came out. I was really into that for a long time, listening to the soundtrack. But on actual Broadway, Kinky Boots, I was lucky enough to see Brendan Urie when he was there for about a month, and it was amazing. It was so good. There were so many just amazing.
Oh my God,
roles, yeah.
I could imagine. You're so lucky.
Yeah, it was so good.
All right, so my favorite musical is The Christmas Nativity Story, and I was actually fortunate enough to act in it. So like, I was one of those like angel guys.
Ooh, good
Yeah,
for you.
and it was like my first musical that I acted in, and it was really cool. And like, I did it when I was like 16, so like 4 years ago.
I'm actually a musical theater major at college right now, so I enjoy doing musicals and seeing them. I'm also really big into comedy musicals, so my favorite would be Book of Mormon. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's hilarious, so good. I love shows that make me laugh, and that one definitely achieves the goal.
If he's stumped and he's like, I don't know, hairspray. Sorry, dude.
I hate Dear Evan Hansen. It sounds so bad because the show's really hyped up, but I just thought I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would.
I feel so bad because all of you guys are like really amazing and I love you all. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go with Nick. I'm sorry. I don't know, I guess just gut feeling. I had to just go with it. I had to choose somebody, you know? I'm sorry. I love you though.
Thank you. I'm happy with my answer of Greece. I just think it could have been more detailed.
Arianna is really into more spontaneous type of guys, and so I wanted to ask, well, close your eyes everybody, and imagine that you're taking this lovely, beautiful girl out somewhere. And whatever you're imagining, just tell me what's your ideal date with her, and yeah.
I'd probably bring her to an amusement park, and then, you know, there's all food and drinks over there and fun stuff, so instead of like having to really sit down and talk, we could just sort of like have fun and then talk at the same time as we're like going down the boardwalk.
So for me, like first date option kind of, I would definitely say maybe like a walk across the bridge. Or also, well, first I'll do like more of a go out to eat kind of vibes, like take her out to a nice fancy restaurant. It doesn't have to be too fancy. It can be like chill
Burger
as
King.
well too. It could be Burger King. It could be Burger King. It depends on what she likes more. Another thing maybe is a fashion show. I am like highly into fashion, and I feel like that definitely like people should be observant of, like, to see what it's like to experience it.
Nice, I like that answer,
Thank you.
unique.
So I'm seeing into the near future, and we're gonna have like this date at this really exotic Jamaican restaurant, right? They're gonna be chefing up some jerk chicken, and you're gonna be like, oh, what type of sauce you want? And we're gonna have a really good time, and then after that, we're gonna go to like a nice park and have like a little photo shoot or something.
Aww,
You know?
sounds
Keep
good.
Okay, my ideal date, no doubt, definitely right behind home plate to a Major League Baseball game, and just enjoy the view.
I'm a bit of a detective, and from the first question, I can assume that she likes musicals. So I'm saying we grab some cheap rush tickets to some Broadway show. We go out, you know, we have a nice conversation about the first half, in the middle, you know, the intermission, that's what they call it, you know. And then, I know musicals, and then after the show, we go out to dinner, we can talk about how we felt about the show, you know. Oh, I like that cast member, he has a really nice voice. That one, not so good, can't act, you know, all that kind of stuff. We have a good conversation for some good food, maybe we try out a new restaurant. New things are always cool, we love new experiences. And then, you know, maybe if it's nice out, we go to walk through the park, have a nice stroll, gaze into each other's eyes, you know, hold hands.
Hold hands, link arms maybe.
You know? Then we can do the choreography we just saw, you know? Just have a good time.
So my philosophy is we have our whole lives to get old together. So what I want to know about you first is how you grew up. What were you like as a kid? What did you like to do? And try to revisit those things. So there's things like drawing chalk on the sidewalk, or if she was really into a certain part of town, take her to that part. There's so many different things that we could do that let me get to know you better as a friend, and it's not necessarily romantic straight from the get-go. And from there, move on, you know.
Cute.
All right, so for the first date, we're gonna go go-kart racing, and I wanna see what she's made of, because if she can handle that, then she can handle me. So after that, and then after that, we're gonna go out to eat and then get to know each other, talk, just have simple conversations, probably in the park, something like that.
I think I would have to go something a little bit more traditional, sort of a nice restaurant for dinner. I'm a really big foodie. I definitely think a nice sit-down dinner would be really nice to get to know her. And afterwards, I always think walking outside, just like a lot of other people said with parks. I know a lot of really nice parks, some great views, and that would just a really nice way to get to know somebody, to see like something really just in nature, really beautiful.
My ideal date is something very like low-key, like maybe just going out to get ice cream or like stargazing, something like that.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with you, Kate. I'm so sorry. It's because you said baseball. Ari's not really that sporty, and she doesn't really want to date like that from what I've heard. So I'm so sorry.
Unfortunately, she was not into sports, and I am a sports guy. She did not make the right decision.
So obviously it's okay to have a past, but I just want to know how much serious relationships you've been in.
So I've only had 3 girlfriends through high school, That's all I had, and I'm looking for my next one. I don't know. I'm trying to,
No peeking.
see what happens. I don't know. But yeah, only like three serious relationships. Yeah, 3.
So for me, I probably had about 4 serious relationships. Like in high school, probably like 2 that were the like most serious relationships I ever had. Outside of high school, it was more of a like getting to know the person, but we ended up like finding mutual terms and like, hey, you know, we want to keep this friendship. Let's just keep it that way.
I've been in 2 relationships, 3 if you count middle school. I don't know, like.
You don't
we
count
just-
middle school. I'm sorry about that.
And yeah, it's overall they were great experiences. I learned a lot from them, and I don't really like. I haven't been into any more only because I don't really believe in to like rush into relationships when you've just met someone. That's not how my parents raised me. They raised me better.
Heard.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really been in a serious relationship. Going out through like college, I really wanted one. I was like a hopeless romantic, and I'm like, I want to go on these romantic evenings and do all this kind of stuff, and I like needed it so bad, and I think I was projecting that like desperateness. But now I feel like I'm in like a much healthier place, and I'm ready to actually settle down into a relationship and be a lot more giving and less needy and all that ugly stuff.
Yeah.
So I have been in a grand total of 1 relationship in my entire life. And it was a very long relationship. It was nearly 3 years, and it even lasted a little bit into college. But she had her dreams she wanted to chase, and at the end of the day, it was the best thing for both of us to go our separate ways. But yeah.
To be honest, none. I've just been on my grind since like pretty much all of high school. Honestly, yeah, so, I mean, I've had lots of friends and we've hung out as groups, but not really anything serious.
I, like Oliver, I've only been in 1 relationship, and also like Oliver, it was also pretty long. It was about 2 years at the end of high school into college, and you know, it was a lot of the distance thing that was pretty hard. We're still really close though. We hang out all the time. She's super cool, and we're all good.
I don't want someone who's like still like besties with their ex. I think that's kind of weird, and there could be like tension.
All right, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to go through this round again. I'm so sorry, but Shakir, I have to eliminate you. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
It's because you've been with a total of 4 girls, as well as being mutual terms with your exes. So I'm so sorry.
So,
Nice meeting you, though.
me too. Hope to see you later.
Bye.
It wasn't fair. I had much more to go. I had so much more to go. I was waiting for a good question. I was like, yo, just tell me like do a dance. So normally I just be like chilling. I'll hit a whoa. I can't believe I got eliminated.
So Ari is a literal queen of dad jokes, so I want to know your best dad joke.
Because I'm an Italian man, this is an Italian inspired dad joke.
Ooh, is this an accent too?
Huh? I can do an accent, yeah.
Do the
All right,
accent, do
so
the
let's get
accent.
the Italian. Can I put these are my Italian hands. What do you call a fake noodle?
What?
An impasta.
I'm gonna start off. I'm guy 1. What do you call an octopus that likes to play games?
What?
Me no know. We call octopus that likes to play games. Tentacles.
Wait, I don't get it.
Tentacles. Tentacles? Ah!
Here.
Oh.
My dad made a bunch of jokes, and you're looking at one of them right here. So let's just start like that. So what do you call 2 men standing in front of a window? Curtain rod. Curtain rod. Curtain rod. Curtain rod. Rod for a curtain.
All right, so this is gonna take a little bit of theatrics for this dad joke, and I'm envisioning Obama as the dad because I'm really into politics. So this is it. Look, son, you need to have her home by 10. But Mr. Obama, you already own her home. That's it. Do I need to explain it?
No, I get it.
I still don't.
Oh my gosh.
You need to have her home by 10.
Like,
But you already own her home.
yeah, there you go.
What do you call a flying bagel?
A flying bagel.
No, you call it a plain bagel.
All right, what are a ninja's favorite pair of shoes?
What?
Sneakers.
Oh, you didn't see me went like
I'm sneaking.
Oh, really? I'm like the queen of awful dad jokes. I love them so much, so I would love if they had the same sense of humor as I did.
Okay, so once again, we come down to the elimination round. So, that was so nerdy, I'm sorry. So, I'm gonna have to go with you, Oliver. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the dad joke, it was funny, but it wasn't that funny to me.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Oh, the Obama impression, amazing. I loved it. That could have been your joke, but I just didn't like it that much.
Sorry, Dad. You can DM me on Instagram. You already know that. I thought my Obama impression really hit, and she knows the Instagram @ so that's all that really matters. She can make the decision for herself now. It's in her hands. Obama's watching. He's gonna be disappointed.
So Ari is pretty much an artsy-fartsy type of gal, basically like me. So I want to know, what is your creative outlet? What do you like to do to de-stress? It could be any answer.
So I would say besides face painting, I have my own production company, so I like to make films with my friends and do little films. I'm an actor and I play the guitar. So I also love going to museums, so that could also be a possible date as well. Yeah.
I'm actually like into like different types of art. I like to, ever since I was little, I always used to draw a lot. I'm really into the guitar as well, because like a whole bunch of my family members are like reggae like artists. So like I've grown up into like playing reggae music.
Ooh,
and
I like that.
I like putting like all of my interests in together, like my artistic interests. And I make video games as a side hobby.
Nice, that's unique, I like that.
Thank you.
So right now I'm going to school for musical theater, so I love performing in musicals and singing, but I've also got into composition. And so far I've done 2 full musicals and I'm working on a 3rd that is gonna be produced off Broadway, but don't tell anybody. And it's really just so therapeutic for me. I feel like music creating is like just letting out your emotions and just one-to-one correlation. It just feels so good to like take what I'm feeling and be like, oh, that sounds like this chord or that chord. It's so rewarding.
Oh my God, that's so like emotionable. Emotionable.
So like I'm really into photography, so me and my sister, we have this Instagram page where we both like share ideas off of each other and we take pictures. We go to different places, different parks, and we just like take pictures of people, take pictures of ourselves. And on my free time, I'm a computer science major, so I like programming apps and just like making things that like people need, like useful software, things like that.
Interesting, thank you.
I've been dancing ever since I was 5. I used to do comp dance, and now that I've sort of gotten into college, it's a lot more artistically emphasized. There's a lot more emphasis on sort of like the feelings and the emotions. So if I'm ever having a bad day, I can usually, by like 11, 12 at night, nobody's in the studios at school, so I can just sort of go in there and I put on some music and I just kind of improv around until I find something that I like, and then I can try and sort of like make some choreo with that. Not great at it, but I try my best.
Do you have a specific dance style?
I really like contemporary a lot. I feel like that one really allows me to sort of express angst, which sounds like edgy, but it's a really cool emotion-filled style of dance.
Hi, we're here again. I love you guys. But I'm gonna have to go with you, Gray. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Photography, Ari does like it, but musical theater is much more liked by her. I'm sorry. I love you.
I mean, everyone has a type, I just wasn't hers, so. She's missing out on someone who's gonna be successful, someone who has good character, and someone who's a fun guy to be around.
So like I said before, Ari is actually a dancer, so I want to see one of your best dance moves.
So besides the robot, which is kind of my thing, I would say I do a specific dance called the Cheryl Lynn Shuffle, and it's only for a Cheryl Lynn song, Got to Be Real. So if you guys can put this in editing, that would be fantastic. But it's with these. It's with
silent.
It's with these feet. It's with these feet right here. And then I could spin around in a circle and like go like this. Please make some music and not that this is just quiet. If you guys do crickets, that would be awesome. And then if you want to do a little spin, and then I can just.
Oh my god. Amazing. Wow.
All I hear is freaking skid marks.
So I can actually do a death drop.
No.
Truly, but there's like a 90% chance I'm gonna rip my pants. So like, I just hope that it's not in the front, that it's in the back. Okay, here we go. Now hold up.
Oh! Another two.
All right, so like I said before, dance is kind of my thing. Set your expectations high. Yes! I nailed it. Thank you guys.
Amazing. Amazing.
I love to dance, and yeah, I've been dancing for 9 years.
So here we are again, elimination round. So, I'm gonna have to go with you. I'm so sorry.
That's crazy.
I know that the twerking was amazing. I loved it, but I just don't think you and Ari will dance well together. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm kind of like the solo dancer, so it makes sense. Yeah.
It affects you, whatever.
Yeah. For the record, Mom, I knew I should have worn the purple pants. You did me dirty.
Didn't even say bye.
Apparently my wall twerking wasn't good enough. I'm gonna be solo dancing from now on. The purple pants guy was gonna be me until my mom told me to wear these orange pants.
So Ari, like me, is a very ambitious person. So I want to know what are some goals and aspirations in life for yourself?
I want to be an actor, and I love art, and I love music, so I want to do all of that. I would love to like try out directing or writing. I would love to be in some musicals, maybe, possibly, that she could come for free and she could be in it with me if that happens. But if that doesn't work out, I guess I'll just like tell Italian dad jokes for a living or something like that. Or welding.
Oh, welding's pretty fun.
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess it's awful.
Yeah, so this is it, man.
I'm a composer, and one of my big dreams is to have one of my works be on Broadway. I also love to be on Broadway as a performer, if that would ever happen. And sometimes I just feel like, I don't know, being an artist is kind of selfish. So and I get into that mindset. So I want to, further down the line, when I'm making money doing art, I want to be able to give back to communities, donate to environmental causes and impoverished people. I want to make a change for the world with my art and speak from my platform if people are listening to me.
Beautiful answer. I loved it. Thank you.
Yeah, so kind of like these other guys, I'm also very into the arts. I'm getting a BFA right now, which basically means if I try and get a job that isn't related to the arts, I can't do it. So I'm kind of making myself try and do acting, which is really hard. So I guess my ambition would just be to get cast in literally anything, just anything at all. Please, somebody cast me. That is, I just need a job. I just need to get booked.
A goal for me is to not only watch Broadway shows, but to potentially be in them. That's what I'm going to school for. I'm majoring in dance and musical theater.
So this is so sad because I love all of you guys. Your personalities are amazing, and it's just really fun talking with y'all. But I'm gonna have to go with you, RJ. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm not sure if Ari's the right one for you. I'm sorry.
I was looking for love. I saw myself winning in my head so many times, and I was like, yeah, I gave so many good answers, and I was ready to just get that victory, but it's not always perfect. I gave my all. I don't have anything better than the death drop. That's my #1 move. I feel like me and Arianna would have had a really good time.
So for the final and last question, why should I choose you for Ari?
I'm gonna say you gotta choose me for Ari because, I mean, first off, those Italian dad jokes are of the highest quality. I mean, that's only just scathing the surface of what I have. Yeah, there's so much Italian in here. And then also, we're both into the arts. It's great. I invented my own dance move, kind of on the spot, I will have to say. I wanted to do the Macarena, but yeah. And I would say I'm a pretty okay, cool guy.
All right.
Yeah, but she'll have to be the judge of that.
I guess all I can say is, you know, I'm a nice enough guy, I'm a normal guy, fun guy, you know, I like to have fun. I think I'm pretty chill to be around, and that's really all I can say.
Bum ba da bum. Ah! You, Ian.
I'm out? I'm eliminated?
Wait, why? I don't know, I just felt more drawn into Josh over here. I like him for Ari.
I was drawing into Josh too.
Oh, well, you better stay away from him.
Oh, I'm staying away from him, trust me. We had a little beef before with the handshake. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Bye. Sorry.
You're dead.
What do you mean?
You're dead.
Made it to the final two. It's a great, crazy experience. I didn't think it would happen. Well, I'm gonna keep looking for love my whole life. There's a girl out there for me though. I can smell it somewhere. It smells like Italian pasta. I didn't even know that I really needed an Italian lady until today. It's kind of been a spur of the moment thing.
Hello.
I'm Josh.
I'm
Nice
Arianna.
to meet you.
So I picked Josh because, I don't know, I really liked his personality, and like, you know, you a dancer, she's a jazz, hip hop type of dancer.
That's really cool.
So I was like, ooh, you guys can dance together or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, like all the questions, you answered it really nicely and I really liked it. So yeah, that's why I chose you.
Thank you.
I like your hair.
Thank you.
You have pretty eyes. I like that. I like your everything.
I like your
you.
everything.
I really liked your answers. Actually, I knew she was gonna pick him from like the third question. Yeah, I knew because I knew. Nice. Yeah.
I mean, you seem really sweet. I really like all the stuff that you do about with the arts. I'm a really arts-involved person, as you know from all the stuff that I said. But I think that's really cool, and you seem like a really nice person.
My bestie picked my bae. I think Josh is great. We both have interest in the arts and things like that, and he's very nice and funny, which I like. I knew that Chrissy was gonna pick him from the third answer because of his energy and just the quality of his answers that I knew we both really like.
I was really nervous when she asked the question about the date because I felt like going last, everybody was giving really good answers, and I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can compete with that, but I think I said something like true to my heart, and it worked. I felt very confident in my chicken dance. I felt that's a very me thing to do. If somebody didn't like that style of humor, then you know, it wasn't gonna work out. I think Arianna is super sweet. I really am excited to get to know her better, and I really can tell that we're gonna hit it off.
I think my bestie did pick my bae. I think at one point I actually turned to her and I was like, "You're dead."
Yeah,
it was Ian. It was Ian.
Ian's mine now. I don't know, Ian, he's cool and all, he was really funny, and like he made Ari laugh, and I was like really looking at that, but like, I don't know. Josh, I had a different vibe and I liked it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna fight Chrissy. She did a good job and she definitely picked my bae.
Thanks for watching!
For more videos like this, subscribe to 17's YouTube channel.